Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best cold brew coffee makers that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the OXO Brew Cold Brew Compact Coffee Maker. As with all the best cold brew coffee makers, you can brew coffee that's not tainted by acidity, and you can drink it cold without that weak taste that blights iced coffee. When you pour your water over the Rainmaker shower head, you'll ensure all the coffee grinds are perfectly saturated for an even extraction every time. The 24 ounces capacity of this unit will generate up to 16 ounces of rich and intense coffee concentrate, perfect for cold brew coffee or for use as the base for longer coffees served hot or cold. The space-saving dimensions makes the OXO a smooth fit for crowded kitchens. Since you don't need any electricity, it also makes a superb travel companion on the campsite. The nesting nature of the brewer and carafe helps to further streamline storage. All you need to do is place the brewer on top of the carafe when you're all set up and the cold brew coffee will start draining through automatically. If you're looking for a quick and user-friendly way to make cold brew coffee on a budget, check out this fine example from OXO. Moving on, at number 9, we have the County Line Kitchen Cold Brew Coffee Maker. Next up is another simple but highly effective cold brew coffee maker, this time from County Line Kitchen. What do you get for your money here, then? Well, this is a mason jar setup, allowing you to benefit from a full immersion brewing experience and the most delicious cold brew coffee at home. Using this model couldn't be easier. Add your freshly ground coffee and some crisp, filtered water. Leave the coffee to brew overnight in the refrigerator and you'll wake to an intoxicatingly intense coffee concentrate. This has one of the most generous capacities of all the cold brew coffee makers we review today at 64 ounces. Making this a smart choice for large families or anyone with a serious appetite for iced coffee. The filtration is highly effective with a very fine mesh filter thrown in. This is washable and reusable, saving you from the ongoing cost and environmental impact of consumables. The multi-purpose nature of this jar means you could also use it to rustle up some tea or infusions if you want to change from cold coffee. Made from rugged soda lime glass, you get no toxins or contaminants leaching into your drink, and you should find this container gives you years of faithful cold brewing. At number 8, we have the Takaya Deluxe Cold Brew Maker. Takeya's Cold Brew Coffee Maker is a traditional take on this brewing method that gives you everything you need and nothing you don't. If you have tried making cold brew before and ended up with silt and sediment in your cup, you should avoid that completely. The filtration keeps all those coffee grinds well away from the result in your cup. The Triton plastic build means this cold brew coffee maker can withstand plenty of heat if you choose to whip up some hot coffee during the cooler months. With no BPA or other known toxins, you can enjoy your cold brew this summer with no niggling safety concerns. Although almost all user reviews for this cold brew system are positive, we found a handful of gripes about the difficulty of completely saturating all the grounds. Overall, you should be more than satisfied with the extraction delivered, though. The capacity of this model is 32 ounces, but you can choose from several other sizes to suit. This brand has been making great cold brew coffee makers for more than half a century, so place your trust in an industry heavyweight and treat yourself to one of the best cold brew coffee makers up for grabs. At number 7, we have the Hario Mizudashi Cold Brew Coffee Maker. Hario is best known for their deep bench of pour-over coffee makers, and this cold brew coffee maker continues that winning tradition. As you would expect from Hario, you get minimalist Japanese design and sleek, clean lines. This coffee maker will look so good on the kitchen counter, you'll want to leave it out on permanent display. The 34 ounces capacity allows you to make up to 4 cups of cold brew in a single batch without taking up too much space on the countertop. The washable and reusable filter helps to slash running costs and reduces your eco-footprint. Heat-proof glass comes in handy if you decide to make hot drinks in this container, although it comes into its own when making cold brew coffee as intended. You could easily also make tea with loose leaves or your favorite infusion when you fancy a break from coffee. Unlike some cold brew coffee makers, this model comes equipped with a slimline spout to streamline pouring without cascading cold coffee all over the kitchen surfaces. Handle this carafe with care, as if you end up breaking it, this will not be covered under the minimal warranty, so buyer beware. If you're looking for the best cold brew coffee maker in terms of both design and functionality, this Hario carafe is a must. At number 6, we have the Secura French Press Coffee Maker. As we outline in our FAQs below, you can make cold brew coffee using a French press, and Secura has a reputation for producing some of the best French presses out there, made from rugged stainless steel and making a striking visual statement. The premium grade 18/10 stainless steel has a slick mirrored finish, while the handle and knob are designed to stay cool to the touch. Stainless steel extends to the filter. A triple-layered filtration system serves to keep all the silt and sediment out of your cup, while delivering a first-class extraction every time you cold brew a batch. The press comes with a spare filter screen bundled, too. If you want to experiment with filtration, you can stack these screens for even more aggressive filtration. As with all French presses, this carafe will yield great coffee in just 5 minutes if you want to drink it piping hot. For cold brew, follow the instructions we highlight below, and you'll get a rich coffee concentrate anywhere from 12 to 24 hours later. The 34 ounces capacity gives you enough room for 4 to 6 cups of cold brew coffee, ideal for small families. As a final bonus, all components of this press are dishwasher safe, saving you from any messy cleanup. At number 5, we have the Airtight Cold Brew Coffee Maker by Ovalware. Airtight serves up a top-notch cold brew coffee maker with a classic glass carafe, so how does it shape up? Well, although this is a glass carafe, it's extra thick borosilicate glass, so you shouldn't suffer from any premature breakage if you handle this thing with care. The filter is also made from premium materials, a superfine 18/8 stainless steel. Washable and reusable, you should get years of rust-free service from this thing. As well as cold brew coffee, you could also brew hot and cold loose leaf tea, as well as any infusions that take your fancy. The airtight seal on the container allows you to keep your coffee concentrate fresh for up to 2 weeks. This means that once you negotiate the first 24-hour waiting period, you should never need to wait for a glass of cold brew again. For one of the most versatile and cost-effective approaches to making cold brew coffee at home, this offering from Ovalware deserves a place on your shortlist. Despite the bold claims about customer service in the product listing, we found several complaints from users about poor experiences with the customer care department, so do your due diligence here. Overall, this is one of the most versatile cold brew coffee makers out there, and it also comes in very keenly priced, so what are you waiting for? At number 4, we have the Coffee Gator Cold Brew Coffee Maker. Coffee Gator is an artisan brand making some excellent coffee makers ideal for use on the go. This portable approach to making cold brew needs no electricity, giving you the ideal ally when you're camping or traveling and you don't want to sacrifice great fresh coffee. The generous 47 ounces capacity ensures you have the option of making large batches of cold brew. You can keep this refrigerated for up to 2 weeks, ensuring you always have a supply of coffee concentrate on hand. Not only can you use the coffee for cold brew, but the espresso-like concentrate also makes a great base for longer coffees like latte and macchiato served cold over ice. Thanks to the reusable filter, you can cut down on the running costs otherwise associated with making cold brew coffee. Beyond this, you won't need to remember to stock up on filters either. Wash and reuse, saving your bank balance and the environment at the same time. All plastic parts on this cold brew coffee maker are BPA-free, so you'll have no contaminants making their way into the coffee in your cup. At number 3, we have the Coffee Bear Cold Brew Coffee Maker. Coffee Bear enters the fray next with this classic cold brew coffee maker built to stay the distance. Glass carafes give you an unbeatable experience when you're making cold brew, but they are obviously fragile. Coffee Bear uses the hard-wearing borosilicate glass for this carafe to maximize durability without compromising the taste of the coffee in your cup. The mesh filter keeps all the coffee grinds out of your cup and helps you enjoy a consistent and even extraction when you're cold brewing your favorite coffee beans. The base of this unit is detachable. This is made from a highly non-slip silicone, so you should get no accidents when you're preparing your cold brewed coffee. The spout is also intelligently designed, allowing you to pour without spilling coffee all over your kitchen counters. This is an area where much of the opposition falls short. Several disgruntled consumers flagged the container failing to seal as a deal breaker, so if you want to make large batches of cold brew coffee for later consumption, this might not be the best choice for you. Not only is this cold brew coffee maker super simple to use, but you can also take it apart to simplify cleaning, completing a winning package from a brand you can trust. At number 2, we have the KitchenAid Cold Brew Coffee Maker. As we near the end of our collection of the best cold brew coffee makers, we have another entry from the KitchenAid stable. This iteration of the brand's flagship cold brew coffee maker has a spacious 38 ounces capacity, allowing you to make large batches of cold coffee concentrate to keep you going through the hotter months. Made from stainless steel and glass, this unit is quite heavy and takes up a reasonable amount of space, despite being marketed as a compact cold brew coffee maker. The stainless steel tap front and center lets you dispense coffee concentrate on demand. Slide the whole unit into the fridge and serve as you go. This convenience alone makes this model worth considering. Just as easy to keep clean as it is to use, there's no excuse to put up with weak iced coffee any longer when cold brew coffee makers are this cheap and this good. And finally at number 1, we have the Toddy Cold Brew System. Last but certainly not least in today's curated collection of the best cold brew coffee makers is another entry from the inimitable Toddy. How does this carafe shape up, then? You get a glass carafe that needs handling with care. This is not made from borosilicate glass and a handful of users report premature breakage. The plastic brewing cone is free of BPA and other known contaminants, so you can make cold brew coffee with a clean conscience. A pair of filters bundled are washable and reusable, but these are not quite as efficient as some of the stainless steel filters on competing cold brew coffee systems. The silicone stopper gives you an airtight seal and lets you confidently keep any leftover concentrate refrigerated for up to a fortnight. As well as making excellent cold brew coffee, you could also use the Toddy to make tea or other infusions to taste. Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.